In the middle of all this relationship drama, men this, woman that, she slapped me, I cheat on her, malice, bullshit. Some bandits were in Oyo State and they kidnapped over 40 students. Some of them 2 and 3 year olds. They beheaded a school teacher, and guess what? Life has moved on. My timeline has barely stopped. We've gone back to square zero. Everybody has gone. Like nothing ever happened. Prayers, cries, reposts. Now, the man that was beheaded is the new poster card for saying no to terrorism. People have gone back to their homes, but people are still in the forest crying for help. There was a new video where the bandits released the children, marks were on their back. Toddlers, toddlers. And has been raining cat and dogs since. So that means they've been in the bush, they've been under the rain, but somehow, life has moved on. I'm not saying we can't talk about relationships because that's like fundamental part of our society, right? Is one. But I'm saying we can hold both. We can have proper conversations. Also, we can't pause our lives to keep being in perpetual sadness. But let us really sit down and ask ourselves where we're headed to. Because it was in the north. Oh, the West is safe. The West is safe. It's not our backyard. Let us hold the right parties accountable. Of course, the government has released your official statement. The last one was, oh, they're working together with armed guards and all of that to, attack these bandits and retrieve the children. Others are saying, oh, they are working with surveillance planes and the planes are still in Lagos. All of that bullshit. But we all know the true story. In the next one, we God forbid, and that crazy bigger issue will come again, and this one will be forgotten, and the cycle keeps continuing. Now, my question is, when will this stop? What do we do? First of all, I don't know why teachers are not on the streets. It was that man, Mr. M something. It can be anybody. He woke up in the morning, packed his bags, probably kissed his wife and his children, told them to probably prepare food for him, maybe his favorite meal, took his shirt that he probably washed the day before, boarded a bike or the bus, or even drove in his car. He had assignments to mark, he had maybe students to punish, he had a dream, he had a future, was probably going to maybe work in church the next week. He went to school. Never in his wildest dreams would he believe that that would be his last day on earth, and not for natural causes, for people from God knows where, coming with armed weapons and killing for no reason at all. Nobody has been sacked, nobody has been queried. People are still fighting for APC, PDP rubbish. These bandits have the audacity to put out the videos. They have the audacity to challenge the sovereignty of the Nigerian government, because that is what it is. You can't tell me any other thing. They are challenging the sovereignty of the government. Like, what can you do? And the answer is, or the question rather, is what has been done. What can they really do? There's been news about how these bandits have sophisticated weapons compared to the local handguns. Can you compare a sniper to just one gun made of wood? Now, before I go ahead to bash the government and bash the authorities, let us even come to ourselves. Now, some people within these communities have been acting as informants to these bandits. It's okay to blame the government. Of course, they owe the people security. But what about ourselves? About ourselves. There's an adage that says the evil most times is not from someone outside, it's within the family or within the household. Because there's no way they can come get the right intel, do everything they want to do and go scot-free. Somebody is telling them something. I know we want to change the government, but why can't we start with ourselves? How much would they pay you to kill somebody? How much? At this point, I think everybody has gotten to the point where it's like you've been numb. Sometimes I see these things that go past because I'm like, how sadder, if there's a word like that, can I even get? And I don't think I can blame anybody for being numb, because we are so used to dysfunction and craziness and the volume of terrorism and just anyhowness in this country that we see it as every normal day. This is not normal. Somebody being beheaded in a democratic republic is not normal. People being in the bush for just going about their own day is not normal. This is not normal. And I get it. Chuma, what should we do? Even me. So I'm like, carry yourself, register, mass register. I know people be like, well, NSAS, we did. Oh, yes. Okay, you say, okay, Chuma, no problem. You leave the country. You can't pack every of your family members. And at some point, immigration laws might catch up to you there. Racism up and down. Some people marching. Look at what's going on in the UK. Look at what's going on in South Africa. People saying, go back to your country. This country, whether we like it or not, whether we go out or not, it's still our country. And at this point, we need to vote. We need to hold people accountable. Of course, there'll be crazy people within the society, people who would kill, steal, join these bandits and bad gangs. Even with the 12 disciples, there was still one Judas. But there needs to be laws that can be enforced. If people do somehow, they should fear the government. They should fear that, of course, their lives will be in danger. You can't just go ahead and behead a whole man and just think they can be pardoned. It's not okay. This is not okay. So when the children are still out there as we speak, they're still probably crying for their parents. They're in the hands are the mercy of people who are determined to destroy, to kill, to maim, to cause havoc. I don't think we should be okay about this. So whilst we're going about our lives and our daily problems and all of that, aside from just saying a prayer for these people, let the vengeance be that we go out massively, register for your PVC. Don't just be a keypad warrior. It's time to decide the fate of our lives. Because it was Mr. M yesterday, can be you tomorrow.